How are you, everyone? I hope you're having an awesome day today. I had a decent day. I had a pretty good day. I had lots of new stuff. Nyahara! Maestro, did they fix the thing yet? Naysam? Oh no! Or do you mean Yasam? Because Naysam and Yasam are opposites, okay? And that's why spelling is important. Yasam. Okay, good, good. Not yet. I've been in contact with them. Okay. I hope they should solve it soon. Otherwise, I'll be mad. Worst case scenario, we could probably swish it back somehow, but that would take time. And that's a problem. Anyway, last time we defeated the big sexy monster that made us basically go to the one that made us almost do the thing while we were in the love hotel. Okay, so it's Wednesday. It's a Wednesday, my dudes! Except it's Thursday, really. Okay, we can go with Bebe. Status, no wait, not status. Social link, S-link, social link. Unusual monk, businessman, transfer student. Eh? Why can't they just say the name? Transfer student must be, yeah, that's Bebe. Hello, cutie, back up in a while. Nyahara, how are you? Nyan. Oh, I just got the cutie! Ah! Cutie. The best kind of tea. Okay, we can go. We're really close to maxing out Bebe. And then the old couple. Oh yeah, we have to do the old couple. And the librarian. When can we meet the librarian? Can we help her today? No, we can't. Then let's go and finish up Bebe. Now, Zama, I've been waiting for you. Let us go to the home economics room. It seems Bebe wants to hang out with you. Heck yeah. Diligent postman, meditating postman. What? Eh? Swimming is fun. Let's go. Gekkogan High School, home economics room. Zo. Ah, oh, come on. So we didn't level him up today. That sucks.
Huh? Okay.
So I need to talk to Fuka. About what? Oh, there's something I have to clear up. Everyone must be tired after the mission. Please get a good night's rest. Oh yeah, so no going into Tartarus. Crap, I don't remember the correct phrase. I don't know what you're even trying to say, so... Hey, Basil. Hey. Okay. I spent a few years on Persona 3 Portable and can never fully finish the game. Yeah, it's such a long game. I've never finished it before. This is my goal. Like, my goal is streaming this. I have to finish it all the way to the true ending. That's what we're going for. I'm not allowed to play any new games until I finish this. Okay, maybe one. Maybe one. Or maybe two. Because it's almost time for Legend of Zelda. Wait, we're supposed to go to the town. Right, town map. Because we can work. And yes, we want to work part-time. Gonna get some charm. And some courage points. And some money. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm. Heck yes! You're still tired. You overhear a conversation. The morning sun rays is so refreshing. The sunlight reflecting off the windows is beautiful. It's because the building wasn't built that long ago, so everything is still gleaming. You know, I heard from my parents there was an explosion here 10 years ago. They replaced the building after that, but there's more to it too. Around that time, a lot of students stopped coming to school. Maybe that's why they put up the new building, to start with a clean slate. Most likely, yes. That is how the world works. An explosion? Did someone screw up in a chem lab or something? That must have been a dangerous lecture. I have to get the last few personas to get, and one of them is extremely absurd to get. How? How? Which one and why? I wanna know. I need to know. Tell me. Something with blank postman meditating businessman. I've never heard that. And then the believers. Sir, no, you're weird. You're getting timed out. Yeah. Silencio. Let's talk about the Heian era today. I won't spend a lot of time on this, so pay attention. In 794, the Heian Kyo was established. In 894, they abolished the imperial embassies to China. I might put this in this section on exam next week. I'm feeling lazy. Oh no. I have to remember that. One of them requires getting true ending, which I have been tempting most my time off. Oh, the true ending, apparently you don't need every single character to be maxed, but you need to have like your entire team or something maxed. You need to have some specific characters maxed. Once you figure those out, it should be easy. I choose you now. What am I? A Pokemon? Let's see if you know. What law served as a foundation for the development of feudalism? How the fuck am I supposed to know? I'm not from Japan! I need to study. I need to study for real. No, it's not like that. Oh no. You only need to be alone for true ending. Oh! Which one was it you had to max out certain characters? Is that 5? Ready? Okay, so I'm gonna have to save on 2 different spots before the final battle, I guess. So I can have one for the true ending and one for the non-true ending. Nice! Okay, you have to max out yourself. Oh, that sounds like it's gonna be difficult. Oh no. Okay, let's check what this one should be. Okay, the Condensation Shisaiho? Shisaiho. Could you remember it? It's got a very long name, doesn't it? Yes, it does! This law was enacted because the previous law, the Sansa Ishinoho, didn't help. The farmers got lazy. Not that that's unusual for any era, but that's all for the Heian period. I don't think the farmers can be that lazy, because farming is a really freaking hard job. Level 99 with at least 1 persona and all stats to 99. Okay, time for lunch. Thursday. Oh, Nao-chan. Oh yeah, the cooking club is meeting today. Maybe I'll go today. Oh, really? I'm going today too, so if you can, please come. I'll see you later. Something seems off about Fuka? Yes, we are gonna go with Fuka then today. Oh, Nao-chan, fancy meeting you here. And to think of it, the committee meets today. Do you have time later? I'm not sure yet. I see. If you're free, I'd be happy to see you there. Maybe you should participate in a committee after school. Yeah. The lunch break is almost over. You decided to return to your classroom. Thank you for the head pats. Arigato. Other than that, just enjoy the game. Heck yeah. At least there's like cards so you can quickly grind up specific stuff. Right? Or like you can get... I basically just added all the elements to Orpheus so that I can use him for basically any fight. More head pats! Arigato! I am prepared. Also, yeah, have you guys heard? Did you guys see, like, last Tuesday, there were the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom? Like, they were showing him playing the game for like 10 minutes, and then they announced the Nintendo Switch OLED. Like, the special edition version of the OLED for that game, I mean. I see. I guess we should go then. Yeah, heard of it. Awesome! I have to get that game. It's being released 1 week, or not quite 1 week, but almost 1 week before my birthday. It's like 5 days before my birthday. So my goal is getting that so I can play that for my birthday stream. Hopefully it is harder than previous Zelda games, because I want pain. I don't know if it's gonna be harder. I mean, have you played Breath of the Wild on Master Mode? What should we make today? This is depressed. Oh no. Oh, sorry. I keep messing up. It's not a problem with how I make the recipe. How do I put this? While I'm making it, I start thinking that it's not going to come out right anyway. I'm always like that. Like, I'm bad at imagining things in a positive way. I keep imagining that nothing is going to go right. If only there was something I was actually good at. You're good with machines. I'm surprised you remembered. Of course I remembered! It is not that hard. I mean, depends what you find difficult. That sounds like an awesome birthday gift. Yes. That's why I put it on my throne. Or I think I put it on my throne. Did I? Eh? But that's just something that I like. It's not something I can be proud of. Yes, you can be proud of! Lucas is embarrassed. You can be proud of being good at something you like. That's just... It's not, like, exclusive to either be proud of it or be happy with it. That's not how it works. You can be both. You should be both. When I was young, it was my dad's hobby to work on complicated music equipment. He'd fix things like broken amplifiers and headphones where one side would be broken. I loved watching him working on those things when I was little. That's probably why I became good with machines. But I don't think I could use machines to repay everyone's kindness. When we really need help with fighting or technology, we have the Kitty Joe group's support. I want to find something that only I can do, something that people would rely on me for. I'll help you find it. Thanks! You really are our leader after all. Oh, we should make something before it gets too late. If we want to make something that we can take back to everyone, I think cookies would be the best. You mix the ingredients, kneaded the dough, cut up the shapes, and took them to the oven. Thank you for the hydrate! Arigato! Okay, that one was empty. Oops. Hydration. The cookies were pretty easy to make. Obtained sugar cookie ×2. Might make them happy. Huh? Now-chan, are you done already? I'm still measuring the flour. Oh no! In order to avoid staying late into the night, you insist on helping Fuka cook. She needs just a teensy bit of help. That's okay. I'm having a great day. Still haven't gotten the money back. Has a deadline for the group project soon. And now my dungeon group failed a low-level dungeon because the healer couldn't do the job. At least is streaming. Yeah. Oh no. Hopefully you will get your money back soon. Throne be like, you're gonna simp. Throne be making you the simp. Accidentally. Huh? You're putting the flour in this basket, but it's falling out the bottom. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. Oh, so that's how you melt butter quickly. Excuse me, what? Do you not understand the basics of melting butter? Eh? It came out right. That's amazing. It came out right. It wouldn't have happened if you weren't here. But it actually came out right. For the first time ever, something I cooked actually tastes good. I feel that's kind of sad. But everyone, she is improving. She is improving. Let's all give Fuka a big applause. Yes, Fuka, you did it. I'm not a wreck of afraid nerves. No clue what you're talking about. Okay, I think Gishi's social link has reached 4, so we're almost halfway with her. Then again, you pretty much did everything. I caused you all this trouble again, but I'm the one that wants to help you. Anyway, I'll try harder next time. You'll get it right next time. Don't you worry about it. Let's believe in Fuka. Okay. Evening. Eh? Oh, Fyodor! Since that was blocked is now open. Please be careful. Have a nice day. There's no applaud, redeem, claps hands. Exactly, you just clap in front of your screen, however you do that. Oh, the sound was so delayed! Oh no, I have to fix that. Welcome back. With each full moon, the shadows are getting stronger. They are employing more dangerous attacks as well. So even though we have a lot of time until the next full moon, we had best use that time wisely. Yeah. Okay, it's Thursday. What can we do on Thursdays? Let me check what my stats... I should have gone to the doctor because I was tired. Wait, if we go to the Tartarus today, we can then go to the... It's okay to reflect on our victory, but there are exams next week, so you should focus on them. Oh, it's you. Look, if it's not an emergency, can it wait? Okay, I guess we can't go to Tartarus today. That sucks. Let's check what we can do outside them. Not gonna lie, you still look head-pattable and smashable. Yes! I'm good at Smash Bros. Yeah! So we can go here. Karaoke solo, don't be shy about it out. Yes. You sang for hours and hours. Your courage has increased and it's getting late. I think we're gonna need to study again pretty soon. You're not tired anymore? Darn it. Silence. Class is beginning. Devnu ura qua. I plan on using the word magic in a very general sense. But today, we'll talk about the single most magical place in time. Today's topic is the magic of medieval Europe. There are a lot of materials pertaining to Western magic, from books to folklore. We'll cover all of it, including the changes if it's gone through. As I mentioned last time, European magic has its origins in paganism. Starting with Christianity though, it's been influenced by the influx of various cultures. Some well-known examples are Kabbalah, the study of the mystical aspects of a Jewish text. Gnosticism, a Christian sect founded by Simon Magus, the sorcerer. Greece's philosophy and natural sciences were the fruits and magical researchers. The same was true of Islam's scientific advances, which surpassed Europe's at the time. Now, as were the circumstances of magic in this age, it was an era where the rule of Christianity and the insight of the natural sciences collided. Magicians bravely reached up for a connection with the gods. Are you all awake? You're not daydreaming, right? A little test to see if you were listening. Get it wrong and you'll get a scary guardian angel. Sevna Urukwa. Who should I choose? Alright, now I ask thee. What is the mystical study of Jewish text? Jewish text is Kabbalah. Very good. I was actually listening! The magicians of the age achieved great things, particularly the famous grimoires. Grimoires are a collection of a wide range of magical texts and... Wait, what was he gonna say? Because I wanted to know! That was actually interesting. I want to know what the grimoires are. Ah! Okay. Fridays we can... I guess we're going with Bebe. Please level up this time. Yes, we need to level you up. Let's max you out, please. Oh, come on. Someone redeemed the Nyara Nyara. Thank you. Nyara Nyara. Thank you for the headpats. Nyan. Up, dude. I better go study since exams are coming up. Darn it. Friday. Okay, town map. I should be able to play the trivia game today, I think. Actually, let's play this first. Train game. E. Ah, didn't get it. Come on. Give it to me. Nyah. Nyah. Give it. Give me it. Give me the first. Nyah. I want the Jack Frost doll. Nyah. Oh, Hockey Puck. Thank you for the headpats. Arigato. And welcome. How are you today? Nyah. I know. Nyah. I didn't get it this time. Come on. Give me the doll. It's a Jack Frost doll. I give up. Okay, fine. I guess it's just not my day today. Horror house or mole whackers? You mean whack-a-mole? Is that name like taken, like trademarked or something, so no one's allowed to use it? I mean, which one gives most points? This one is much cheaper. I think the other one gives more courage. Our house. Let's go. Waka guacamole. Okay, that one was actually kind of funny. You watched a scary video in the small enclosed booth. You were alone inside, but it somehow felt like there was someone else with you. Your courage has greatly increased. Yes. But which day can it... Maybe it was Thursday. Maybe I could do the trivia game on Thursday. Hey, what's up? Exams are pretty soon. Have you been studying? Yep. Seriously? Didn't you choose to go study yesterday? Like I care. Oh my god, he's being a downer. Here we go. Finally, we're up to Taira no Masakado. Masakado. Ah! Masakado. Masakado? I have no clue how to pronounce it. The turning point of the era of a samurai. It all began from an infighting among the Taira clan. Their conflict escalated until the imperial court intervened. Masakado was pursued by the imperial court and had no choice but to openly oppose them. You've been studying this? Oh, that is so cool! The result was known as the War of Masakado. Let's see if you know the answer then. No, you don't look anything like a samurai, but let's see if you all know this one. What title did Taira no Masakado claim for himself? I'm guessing the Imperial Prince? Because that sounds more like something like that. Am I correct? Actually, I'm gonna check. Okay, I have checked. So, look, do you know which one it is? Because you've been studying this. Actually, I was correct. This will be on the exam next week, so be prepared. let's skip forward a little to the Kamakura era. At last, the samurai's presence begins to be felt in history. In 1185 or 1185, the Kamakura shogunate was established. Yes, we're here! And of course, its founder was Minamoto no Yoritomo. I can't believe we're finally here! He's been so hyped! Oh, that teacher! That teacher. He's been so hyped for this. This is like his entire life's purpose. Is just teaching this moment. Oh, Akihiko? Ikutsuki-san is coming tonight. He has something to tell us. We'll meet on the 4th floor as soon as everyone is back. Okay. Ended for today. Save. Okay, is it... It's Saturday today, right? Yeah. Saturday. Does that mean there's no clubs? Yeah, there's probably no. Yeah. In that case, we're going to... Iwatodai Strip Mall. There it is. I'm blind. Okay. We're going to visit the old couple. Let's go! Dear, you spelled it wrong. There are 2 Ks. I know. I just forgot to write the second one. I feel bad for Nyan and all the people who have been campaigning to save F3. Oh, speak of the devil. I'm writing a letter. Something I haven't done in ages. But I can't remember how to spell half these words. I mean, seeing as if you want to be like fluent in Japanese, like the same level on native level, like you have to know at least like around 2000 kanji. That's insane. Am I finally losing it? I used to have an amazing vocabulary. Why are you writing one? Sorry, can't let you see it. Top secret. I'll tell you when the time comes, Nyan. Well, aren't you curious? I'm itching to know. We feel the same way. Every day, we just can't wait to see you. Lately, I feel even smarter. Maybe I should go back to school. Just kidding. It's this Bunkichi and Mitsuko are counting on you. Yay! Level up. We're so close to maxing them. Confused the hell out of me when you said it was Saturday before I realized you were talking about the in-game. Yeah! People be like, what the hell are you talking about? It's getting dark out. I hope we can clean up the store before you come back next time. Let's go. Okay, so now we gonna meet Itsuki-san? Yeah. You had it confused. You were much confused. Mitsuru is giving an account of a battle at the hotel to Ikutsuki.
以上が7日に行った作戦のあらましです。やはり個体によっては一筋縄ではいかないようです。
なるほど。敵も徐々に手強くなってるね。だけど悪い話ばかりじゃない。
待ってください。この際なんで、桐城先輩に聞きたいことがある。
Oh, she's now gonna be like, hey, Mitsuru, explain this.
私だけじゃないと思いますけど。
Also, why did they translate Kirijo senpai to Mitsuru in the text?
私少し流されてきた気がするし、だからこの際はっきりさせたいんです。ズバリ聞きますけど。先輩、私たちにまだ何か大事なこと言ってないんじゃないですか？例えば影時間やタルタロスのこと、わかんないみたいに言ってましたけど、あれって10年前の事故と関係あるんじゃないですか
？10年前の事故？
Junpei is confused as always. Junpei being like the kid, like he's like the baseball kid that comes in at the worst moment. He's like, "What is going on?" When like everything is chaos, and he's like, "Huh?"
学園の周りで爆発があってたくさん人が死んだ話。
Also, if it happened 10 years ago, why are the monthly big shadows only showing up now? Or have it always done that? That is something I'm curious about.
先輩は知ってますよね。
ああ。
幸い生徒は無事だったみたいですけど。
Sometimes they translate the name since there is an English version of a name, but this time I got no clue. Exactly. I mean, they do use kun and senpai and stuff. Like, at that point, since this takes place in Japan, you don't really need to switch the names around to have the first names and last names be, like, switched to match what we do. You have to keep them in the same order. Because it makes sense in this sense. In other games, like in regards to games that takes place in like a European or American setting, having them actually translate so that they match that setting, that is another thing. I did play the English version, but it sucked. So I played the Japanese version instead. Heck yeah! I played the undubbed version the first time. And then I bought the official real English version and I just kept playing on the undubbed version because it was better. The fan translation was slightly better. That is something I noticed, that I feel like the fan translations is something I prefer. Like, fan translations don't bother with changing the whole senpai, kun, san, sensei, and like using English versions of those when it like you don't need to, unless you're like mentioning a teacher. There's not really any reason to change that. So I really prefer it when they just let it be like, oh, senpai, or Anna sensei. Pepe got over a year already? Wow. Yee! Amazing. Thank you so much for the hydrate! And welcome, Meowvillis. Nyan! And a head pat! But like, this is something I'm curious about. What do you guys think when they have a game, like Persona for example, that takes place in Japan, in a Japanese setting overall, and they just, in the English version, they remove all the sensei, san, kun, senpai, and replace them with terms that are used in like America or in Europe instead? What do you guys think about that? Do you prefer when they do that in the like official translation, or do you prefer them to keep it as closely as possible to the Japanese version of the language, using the san instead of Mr. and Miss? I tried playing the Japanese physical version of Spirit Tracks and understood nothing. I couldn't switch a language I understand, so I bought another physical copy. Fair enough. People who work with translating this often use tools like Google Translate, which is why it's so common that it ends up weird. Yeah. I say this because my friend's aunt did, and maybe still do, translated movies and series from English to Swedish, and apparently she used translations. I mean, I do too. I have done translation tools. The most important thing, if you're gonna use a translation tool like Google Translate, what you gotta do is you don't translate an entire sentence. You translate a few words when you forget them and you're like, ah, right, it's those. It means this. And you check up and you then double check with a, like, synonyms for that word, or like check the meaning of a word so you're actually translating it correctly. So when you get stuck, you do that. And there's nothing wrong with that. The problem is when you translate an entire sentence or a bigger part of a sentence and then just push it in without actually checking and double checking that it's correct. Like, you have to be really careful. Especially since there's a lot of Japanese that is really difficult to translate. Like puns, like panda wa panda o taberu. Like, how do you translate that joke? You can't translate it. without losing the context. So either you have to add the context, or you have to do like a similar like type of joke. You replace it with a joke that have basically the same meaning, but it will never be exactly the same. Now your tails are bobbling around like crazy today. Yeah! I got crazy tails.
研究によれば、それは時間や空間にさえ干渉するものらしい。
Keep original culture in there. Yes, too many things get lost in translation. I agree. You're like me then. I still play original Japanese Dark Souls 1, an original PS3 disc. Oh my god, that's awesome. You shouldn't use it more than a few words, nothing more. Yes, yes. Ah, yes, exactly. We agree. Try translating a joke or a sentence containing onomatopoeia from Japanese to English. Oh yeah, onomatopoeia is like... You can't translate that. It's like... It just doesn't work. Because they sound out words very differently. Or like, they sound out sounds very differently using words. Have you noticed when some anime add footnotes in subtitles with a few translated words to acknowledge puns? Yes, I have seen that. I like when they do that. That's good. That's a good way of adding context. Like, they can do a proper translation that is like, this is what it literally translates to, but this is what it means as well. So long as it's like not too much text. Now we get the story.
シャドウの力に痛く見せられ、それを利用して何か途方もないものを作ろうとしていたようだ。
途方もないもの？
実現のために研究者を集い、シャドウを大量に集めさせた。
シャドウを集めた？正気かよ。
That is really creepy.
10年前、計画の最終段階で暴走事故が起き、制御を失ったシャドウの力で。
それってまさか。
Adrius! You have changed nickname! Is that new? When did you do that? How are ya? Scientist, you say? Yes! Science! The scientist of scientists. Today, Nyasum! What made you change? Now we know how Tartarus and the Dark Hour came to be, and like Tartarus makes sense. Dark Hour, it feels like, why didn't that exist before then? And they just, because like how the heck did they reach to the shadows when the Dark Hour didn't exist? Like how the heck did they find them? I just wanted something different. That is perfectly okay. Like, yeah. Nothing wrong with that. It fits you very well, Doctor.
記録では集められていたシャドウは分かれて飛び散り消失したとある。
You can now be Adrius Sensei. Eh? As the shadows they collected.
満月の旅にやってくるのはこの時のシャドウだ。
消失。それでいつも予想できない場所に。ちょっといいですか？今の話が本当なら、なんで学校がタルタロスに？
Because our school is where we first did the experiment. にゃ。
まさか実験をやった場所って？
そうだ。
じゃあうちの生徒が何十
I
人も入院
guessed
したって
correctly. Then it should be Hakase, more correct. Oh, right. I mean, when you use their name, I think it's Sensei. When you refer to them, like, without using the name, I've heard Hakase be more common. Do you usually use... But I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong. Oh, right now. Have you seen my new model design sketch yet? No! Please share. Oh, send it to me on Discord. I need to see. I'm gonna check that out.
すべて君の考えている通りだ。参加にあって人も集まり、最も好きなようにできる場所。おそらくポートアイランドは最適だったんだ。実験の場所は紛れもなく10年前の月光館学園だ。
They experimented on children!
それどういうことですか？
art is currently being made. Nice. I'm hoping to this year, like before the end of this year, I'm hoping to commission someone to draw like an official character sheet for my model, which is gonna be my the big new version of my model. One that I will be using to make a 3D model and a live 2D model. Like it should work for as a reference for both. So it's gonna be a pretty big character sheet. Gonna have to pay a lot for that.
騙したんですか。真田先輩だって知ってたんでしょ。これじゃ私たち都合よく利用されてるだけじゃない。
Yukari, calm down!
それとも先輩は戦う理由なんてどうでもいいってことなんですか。
Current one is the 90s, talking about the one that's being currently E.
そんな風に言った覚えはない。理由ならあるさ。
どう取ってくれてもいい。黙っていたのは確かに私の意思だ。
Yukari is really angry, but like at this point, she needs to realize Mitsuru is not her grandfather. She's too young to have done all these things. Yukari is being mean to Mitsuru and like mad because she's mad at her for something that she can't control. I don't like that. I wanna slap her silly and be like, hey, do better. I sent a picture to you. Okay. Nya! Have to check. Be right back. Ah! Ooh. That looks super good. Looks really good. Bonsai. You gotta go with that color scheme. It's nice. It's nice. I love it. I wanna see more. I hope to see more later. Still same character. E. Thinking like it was my decision not to share bad information. I'm sorry.
隠す気などなかった。だが筋道よりも君らを確実に引き入れることの方が。
Routines full of hormones going brrr. What do you expect? Oh yeah, exactly. The art will likely be done next week. Oh, I look forward to that. That's something to really look forward to. Well, that and playing Harvestella. Because yeah, that one got fully funded. It's just unfortunate that unfortunately Throne decided to take way more money than it was supposed to. It's weird. Yeah, Maestro knows what I'm talking about. Maestro became an accident, or like became a simp by the error of a system of Throne. You're going to play it? Finally, what platform did you get it for? What do you think? Switch, of course! Yukari, it's those in the past who are to blame. Thank you! Exactly. Only Ikutsuki deserves to be slapped around. He's the adult here. I play on a laptop. Nyasen.
事故から10年。シャドウたちがどうして今になって目覚めたかは本当にわからない。
So no Google Stadia. I mean Google Stadia shut down.
でも目覚めたってことは見つけて倒せるってことでもある。これどういうことかわかるかい？あの12体こそ全ての始まりなんだ。と言ったらわかるかな？
So those 12 shadows are because of everything. I somehow have a feeling that's not all there is to it. I was laughing earlier, realizing the outfit under lab coat looks like Kai Toshiki from Vanguard Season 3. I haven't seen Season 3 yet. But that sounds funny. What a coinkadink! Or coincidence, you know. If we defeat them all, Turtles, and then the Dark Hour will disappear.
その通り。さっきは話の腰を折られちゃったけど、どうだい？朗報だろ？
本当なんですか？
確証となる記録もある。 ここからが本当の戦いの始まりだね。
And to pick up a character, I mean. Yes! Yes! Oh yeah! That is pretty similar. That is fun. That is really fun. Nice. Nice! And now true battle begins. Okay.
本当の戦い。
事情がどうあれ、人を守るためなのは変わらない。シャドウたちはだんだん力をつけてる。
はい。
それにタルタロス自体にも謎は多いからね。なぜあんな巨大なものが現れたのか、僕らの知らない答えが。
Yeah, I'm really curious. How the heck did the school become Tartarus? Like, we know the why, but like, exactly how? How come it transforms like that? I need to know. Yeah. They fixed the bug so it shouldn't happen to others, but I'm the one who got the slap of an almost $260 received in the shape of a bat right in my face. Yeah! Like, that was a big oof. I wonder how the, like, how did that bug appear? Like, how the heck did it end up like that? 6 left. Okay, we're halfway there. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Okay, there. And we're gonna go. The Tartarus. Us? Oh, since Junpei-kun doesn't understand what's going on, I'm going to review it with him. But if we defeat all 12 shadows, then I won't have any more use for my persona. Man, it's such an amazing power. I can't let it go to waste. Dude. We can't go to Tartarus today. Okay, let's see if we can play the Smarty Pants game. Yes. That song is gonna be the... It's stuck in my head now. Yes. Gonna try and make a different song stuck in your head. Yeah, quiz game. There we go. Finally. You tested your mastery of trivia against players from all over Japan. Has greatly increased. Yes. The button for 25 when it's dollars is where the button for 250 is when it's Swedish. So I took the value of 250, but bugged out and didn't change the currency. So I took the value of 250, but it bugged out and didn't change the currency. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Still, a biggest oofus. Also, a reason why I have multiple accounts is so that I can have just a tiny bit of money at my card. So if I ever drop my wallet or like someone steals it, at most they will get like $50. Because I never have a lot of money. I usually have like $1 to $5 at a time. I only have like more money there when I'm waiting for like Spotify to take the money and stuff. Or YouTube. Meanwhile in the Tatsumi Port Island back alley. Shinjiro? Yeah, Shinjiro!
てめえが何しに来た？また連れ戻そうってなら話すことはね。
そんなんじゃない。
Come on, Shinjiro! Join us!
腐れ縁の相手でもたまには心配になることもある。
あ？
お前とも長いな。個人で顔を合わせてからもうすぐ14年か。よくミキとお前と3人でまださら地だったこの辺を夜まで走り回ったな。
Were they orphaned in the incident 10 years ago?
影時間どころか時間なんてものに目が行くことさえなかった。
Or was that before?
たく変わらねえな。弱音なら仲間に吐きやがれ。
Come on, Shinjiro, you know you love friendship.
なんだと。
普段のてめえはバカみてえに前しか見てねえ。昔わかりやすすぎんだよ。
思い出話くらいするさ。俺だってな。実は影時間やタルタロスを消す方法がついに明らかになった。
本当なのか？
He caught on! He's like, oh, Yeah.
今まで俺は強くなる
Oh, I forgot to play ads before. I have to snooze it a few times. Gosh darn it. I have savings, but I still keep money that I use for paying stuff on the card. Less than what I have in my savings, but it's still a sizable amount. Yeah. I really hope that Throne can give you your money back as soon as possible.
目的もなく戦ってるのかと正面から言われて。
戦う理由か。そんなもんそれぞれだ。理由がねえならいっそ手を引きゃいい。俺みてえにな。
I mean, Shinjiro, you gotta think. Like, you still have to experience the Dark Hour, so it's better to fight the Dark Hour together with, you know, friends. Which is why you should join the friendship group. Come on, Shinjiro.
お前とは違うさ。というか、お前に説教を食うと。
It's fun that they're both, like, let's say, Akihiko's a very brash kind of person, and Shinjiro is also that. But when they get together, one of them has to be the not brash person. The one time I wished my transaction resulted in not enough amount of a card. Yeah. It's a huge oof, but since they escalated it, I'm hoping that it will be solved quickly. Maybe they're already trying to send it back. I really freaking hope they are trying to send it back already, like, and it's on its way. I guess I could check if it's still seen as, like, amount, if I can see the money in my balance on Throne. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Give me a second. Yeah. Loading. Why is it loading so slowly? No, it's still on my end. $276 in my balance. Hopefully they will fix this. I'm gonna send another message and see how they're doing there on Twitter. See if they answer. We'd like an update at least. Meanwhile, in Fuka's room at the dormitory.
はい。ちょっといいか。先輩、どうぞ。
You gotta take this seriously. I care for you. You're coming in here and cheering me up all the time, and you were so nice to help buy me a game. You shouldn't be in financial distress. Ha!
いや、君にああいうスキルがあるなら、折り入って頼みがある。10年前の事件。
Make Stream Elements account so now can donate it back. Or a throne, because it's on Throne. So, yeah. Super Mew! Nyahara! How are you? It's me, Mew! Yes! That's an idea. Exactly. I do have a code so you can skip the whole setting it up, like waiting to be allowed to set it up and stuff. The worst case scenario, we do that. But otherwise, since there's already a support ticket going, we're just gonna let them try and do what they should. I wasn't sure if you remember. Of course I remember you! I've seen that nickname before. You think I wouldn't remember someone called Mew? Mew is one of my favorite Pokemon, especially the shiny version because it's like baby blue. Super cute. Nyan!
私の ID とパスワードは預ける。君が罪に問われるようなことは決してない。
Also, Mitsuru doesn't look good in white. Agreed.
詳しい事実が知りたいんだ。
Actually, I need to check. I kind of missed. Didn't do that. Don't worry, you're not in trouble. But I do have a special favor. Oh, right. So, hack into their systems.
先輩。
もちろん、無理強いする気はない。
わかりました。私にできることなら協力します。
Yeah, but it's taking a proper way first. Exactly. Mew throws quick ball. Yes. It just looks like she's gone commando. It doesn't really look like that from my side, but it depends on what screen you're using. Because yeah, on a screen that doesn't have really good like popping colors, it really looks weird.
山岸、君は不満はないのか？ 事情はどうあれ、私は隠し事をしたまま君たちを叩く恨み事の一つも言いたいはず。
それは違い。私の家って親族がみんな医者ばかりで、うちだけが医者をしてなくて。
We never see Nao's lower half. She could be going commando for all we know. Well, you wanna see my lower half? You wanna see my lower half? There. Ta-da! That's it. That's what you get. Just look at her outfit. Yes. This outfit that I got thanks to Adrian. If it weren't for her age, I would say nothing wrong with that. Hey, I'm an adult. Now stands like a Danganronpa character. Yeah. Screenshot spies. You want the thighs? You want the thighs? Sorry, but my thighs aren't really showing very well. Oh, hold on. Gonna adjust things back to normal. Right. There. No, that's too far up. Aha! Okay, that's better. That's better. I know you're just a few years younger than me. Exactly. Not you, no. The game. Oh, yeah. But she's like... How old is she? 17, I think at least. I did that. You see, my parents have an inferiority complex because my relatives are doctors. Right. She's a senior, so exactly. 18! Heck yeah, that means she's legal. Actually, if she... In Sweden, if you are between the ages 16 to 18, you can basically do it with people in your age group. For a reason, it's so that people don't, you know... You're not supposed to fuck people that are way younger than you, because that is a power imbalance and that is very hurtful. Don't do that. But like, you shouldn't punish the 16-year-olds for wanting to have a little bit of fancies, okay? Don't punish them for that. I think my cats should vote. Yes, go ahead and let them vote. Meow. My cat shouldn't vote. He's an asshole. I'm not going under 20, even the bat is still too young. Yeah, that's fair enough. That is good. It's good. We're meant to be interested in people of similar age. Because otherwise, if you have one that is like really old, there's nothing wrong if you are, so long as both are consenting adults, but like, you want to be able to live your entire lives together if you actually do get married. I wanna fight the motherfucking sun. Or Mac-fucking sun, yes! Darn you, son! Or is it damn you, son? The tortoise and dark cover will be gone, huh? That is good, yeah? Oh yeah, he's got an inferiority complex of some kind. And when he finally got powerful and he has a group of friends-ish, and then he's gonna lose that and he's like not really understanding why he's mad. Poor guy. Being a teenager is freaking hard. Have you ever had a much younger person hit on you? It's awkward. Yeah. I've had a person who was way older than me hit on me when I was a child. That was even more than awkward. Junpei, stop angsting. Exactly. Junpei, the angst boy. He's the angsty boy. That sounds less awkward and more illegal. It's both. It's very much both.
戦うの使命とか思って夢中になってたけど、考えてみりゃ俺。
Junpei! Junpei! Just become a baseball player!
それなくなったら俺。
Jan, do not confuse guy for gay. They are very different words and they mean different things, okay? He does in Arena Ultimate. Yeah.
それなくなったら正義のためとか。
Junpei, stop being angsty boy!
戦うのだって。あいつに水開けられたまんまじゃんか。
あーくそ、全部半端じゃんよ俺。
He's so mad at himself. Like, jeez, Junpei. For fuck's sake, stop it.
悪い予感だけどんどん形のないものを信じてたってそんなの無駄なのかな。父さん、春先に届いたこの手紙読み返すのもう何度目かな。
10年後の家族へ。
Oh, her father died 10 years ago, didn't he?
明日ムーンライトブリッジの開通式の会場からこの手紙はタイムカプセルに入れられて届くのは10年後です。10年経ったらゆかりは16歳か。こんなに
Yeah, had a relationship with someone who's now 20 or maybe 21, don't really remember which, didn't work. I'm already called old because of my mental age. And I look old, so imagine the difference in values. Yeah. Lord of Soap! Nyahara! Thank you so much for raid! How are you? What were you playing? Hold on, I'm gonna shout you out. Lord of Soap. Yeah. Jesus, what was that? It was a raid! I have to adjust. I'm gonna change out the sounds. But that is for later. Some of you already know what I'm talking about. What's gonna be happening. You can you're so small right now, but in 10 years you'll be... Wait. Yeah. Xenoblade! Nice! You played Xenoblade. How was it? Had a good stream, I hope. I have to work so late, but you still always scream movies.
今お父さんは仕事にやりがいを感じてる。
Thank you for your shout out. Had to refresh because it's delay. Oh yeah. Delay is freaking horrible at times.
すぐに大きな仕事も待ってる。ここまで認めても
Yeah,
らえ
I
た
can
のは
understand why she was so mad at Mitsuru. It's because she feels like Mitsuru's grandfather was kind of directly or indirectly causing her, the one who caused her father's death. So she's like, oh yeah, that's this being mad at Kirijo is the closest thing to being mad at like the one that did it for her. But Mitsuru is innocent, so yeah. I had fun, spent 3 hours on the last 2 bosses you can't save between and managed to finish the game kinda on time. Nice! Excuse me, I don't trust links from people who I don't know. Let me just do this. How do I do this? Don't click the link. This is not someone I know. Freaking, what's it called? I hate that it's not mute. Time out. Come on, time. Takes so much time to just write. Okay, that worked. This is just my opinion. You can judge the parent of someone who did you wrong, but don't judge the child of someone who did you wrong. Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. Mitsuru was a child. She was never involved. But a parent will always be somewhat involved in like how their children turns out. With a few exceptions, of course. Wait, important question. Am I allowed to post a link to Screaming Frog? Yes, you may. Because I know you, so I'll trust you. It's more when random people hops in and just shares random links that are potentially dangerous. Like, there's a lot of bots doing that, is what I mean. Wait, I shared it twice. Eh? It only showed up once here. That's usually the case, but sometimes the kids are the evil ones. Yeah. Okay, now I got the second time you shared it. Okay, here you go. Yeah.
たとえどんなことがあっても君は幸せでありますように。それじゃあ隣にいる母さんとこの心配性な手紙を大いに笑ってください。
Look at the frog, he's small.
2000年3月。
どんなことがあってもか。
Screaming frog in water meme.
信じるしかないよね。私は逃げない。
Jeez, everyone is so angsty. Just all the teenagers here are ultra level, ultra mega super level angsty. What the heck? Like, what's going on? I don't remember it being this angsty. Let's check the command room. What will he do? What crimes will he commit? Lurk, I need some supper. Go get yourself some supper. Yes. Okay, we have no new recordings. Okay, we're just gonna go into the lounge. Save. Oh, we can talk to Fuka. Fuka! No, I just want to talk to you. Okay, and now we're gonna save. It's Sunday, which means fun day. Sunday, fun day. At least with the Femsi, she has internal angst. Yes, she's like, I'm too traumatized to even remember what I should be angsty about. That's literally it. Wait, it's Tanaka time. Yeah, but I never buy anything on Tanaka time. I rather level up all the other social links. The ones I can, at least. So I think we're gonna go to the strip mall, because but you can get so much. I don't care. I'm gonna not do that. Because I wanna max every single social link. That's my goal. It may be wrong, but it's that note in the video. Also, if that is small, I don't wanna see what big is. Okay, because now we're gonna max out this old couple's social links. Don't you think so too, Nao-chan? My dear. Eh? Or not? We need to get more social points with them. He screamed. He's small? Very small. How was your day? It was good enough. Lord Raid! Dakaroy, how are ya? I hope you're having a nyazun time. Now, guess what? Did you get your money back? Eh? Please? Or like, did they they update you? I have good news. You've been refunded for the overpaid portion. You should see the refund within 5 to 10 business days. We're sorry about that bug. Please let us know if you have any other questions. Yes! Thank you! That's so great! Oh, that's an amazing... We need... Hold on, I'm gonna... Yes! Wow, exactly. That's the one. We need a dancing... Do I have a dancing one? No, I haven't set up the dancing ones. Oh, I spoiled you! Oh, no. Dance emotes! Go ahead and dance! Dance, 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 dance. Yeah! Let's party! Oh, that is so good! Someone stole my purse the other day. Oh no! I hope you get it back! Or like... did you... I hope you didn't lose too much money or anything then. I'm happy I mode most angst depression between the age 13 to 18, all things considered. Yeah. Ooh, the ducky ones is so cute. Okay, what was I doing now again? Are? Alright, I was supposed to go to... Oh. Alonia Mall. And... Alright, tomorrow is... It's gonna be like tests tomorrow. Right? So can we play... We can play Punching Bag, Mallwhackers, and Lucky Fortune. I guess we're gonna go for Lucky Fortune. And Macabre Fortune nearly came true. Your persona's magic has increased. Heck yeah! It had all my money and my keys and everything. Oh no! No! Ah! That is so fucking horrible. Do you live alone or do you live with someone so you can get home all right? At least? Like someone to let you in? It's good to see you again. Very student-like is what my personal user life is. I live with mommy and daddy, so okay, good. At least that is a plus, because when you live alone, that shit becomes a nightmare. You'd be like, oh, I lost everything. How the heck do I pay someone to replace the keys? Like, or replace the keyhole and like everything. It's a huge pain. So at least that is a good thing. I really hope that you didn't get your purse stolen, it's just that you dropped it somewhere without noticing, because then you might get it back. Yes, that happened to me once. I dropped it somewhere, someone dropped it off in my inbox, because they found like my identity card, and so they just put it, they just searched for where I lived, and then they took all the money from it and put it in the inbox. So I lost all my money, and I had like about $100, no more actually. I had about $150 in cash that I was gonna use for buying something, because I just gotten that for my birthday, and then I lost all of that. That really sucked. I lost all that birthday money. It was a horrible freaking time. This little kid knows so much about me. Boros. Rank 3. I never been robbed, thankfully, but I had to run away once or twice. Ooh. I've been so lucky to never been in the situation where someone was trying to rob me in any way. I just dropped my wallet and they robbed it like that. So I wasn't robbed like at point blank or anything, which is good enough, I guess. Final start tomorrow. Oh no! What am I going to do if I fail again? I wish the school wouldn't post their names. Yeah, one thing I don't understand, in Japanese schools, they just put everyone on blast. Like, just putting everyone's name on a list from which one got the most points. So you get basically told where in the top 10, top 100 and stuff you are. But like, everyone else can tell as well. You want that to be private. You don't want that shit to be out for everyone to see unless you have like really good grades. And some people don't want it to be for everyone to see even if they have good grades. It's so awful. Reputation is all that matters to them. Yeah. I was busy giving a thank you reply to the email. Who lost what? Super Mew had their purse stolen, which absolutely fucking sucks. So one person gets their money back, the other person gets their money stolen. Also, the hottest season, don't neglect your health, okay? Oh, by the way, there's a popular event in Japan in the summer that can be a little scary. No, stay away. It's a girl's chance to get closer to the boy she's interested in. Oh! Kimodameshi? Eh? Do people go somewhere haunted at night to test their bravery? And if it's a boy and a girl? Well... Anyway, enjoy your summer and make sure you come out of it with some good memories. Heck yeah! Holy shit, I gave a thank you mail and I got a reply on that no more than a minute later. Oh my god, what did they say? Was it like an auto reply where it's like this thing, like you cannot reply to this because this thing has already been closed or something like that? Or did they actually write back and answer? I need to know, I'm curious. Okay, it's Monday. Hi again, no problem at all. That's what we're here for. Please always feel free to reach out to us here at support if you need. Oh, that's awesome! Oops, accidentally hit that one. We meant to go here. In the military, using group pressure and mob psychology to raise someone to achieve better results. Eh? Oh, you're talking about that. You're so far behind, dude. It's insane. That's not the button. This, there. Perfect. 10 out of 10 on that, I'd say. Yes. Okay, let's go to the strip mall because we want to level up the old couple. Or wait, can we... Is the girl gonna be... Is it Mondays the girl shows up? Come on. We're gonna go to the shrine. Gonna check out the shrine first. Yeah, the girl is here. Hi! Do you think the striped shirt is okay? He said he can only come on Sundays, but I can't come that day. I want to play with him too. But today, I'll play with you. Yes, let's go spend time. What should we do? You had fun together. Did you know it was my birthday the other day? At least Mom and Dad didn't forget about my birthday this year. You remembered. Of course, they love you. Of course. We haven't really eaten together as a family for a while. We used to eat dinner together every night. How come Mom and Dad don't get along anymore? That's a good question. It's different for everyone. I know. I'll just ask them why they want a divorce. If I can get rid of a reason, everything will be fine, right? I'm going to do whatever it takes to get my parents back together. You'll do what you can to help, right? Oh, you can't force people to go back into liking each other. You can ask them in order to understand better, but you cannot force them to go back together. It's not good. It's not good. Alright, I'm gonna ask them. Then maybe we can play again some other time. Yeah. Good luck! Sweetie, you're the reason we're getting divorced. You're not mine. Actually, it's more likely that it's something like, oh, sweetie, I just found out that your dad is going to love hotels with different women every night. That's apparently a very common thing, is to have your partner cheat on you in Japan. Like, and apparently some people don't even care. Like, it's pretty common for the woman to be like, we're still family. He's just getting rid of his sexual urges with some younger ladies or whatever. And others are like, absolutely not okay with that. And yeah, if you're gonna have an open relationship, it has to be clear for all parties involved. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, it is weird. But I guess it's because Japan isn't a very sexual country. They're I mean, you can't even hold someone's hand in public. Because a lot of people consider that to be, oh, scandalous! You're holding hands in public! Whatever should your mother say? Like, they can be very boomer! Like, old boomer! Remind me to show you the wonders of boomer comic strips. Yes. She looks very confused.
もうすぐ夏休みですね。皆さん何しようとか考えてますか？
そらまあ夏といえば海っしょ。ビーチに水着にひと夏の思い出。
Oh, if only the sound wasn't so compressed.
はあ、気晴らしにどっか海とか行きて。
Ah yes, holding hands is scandalous in a country that gave us adult anime. Exactly, like everything that is the slightest bit sensual. You only do that behind closed doors, not outside in public. It's so silly. They are getting better though, because the younger generation, they have grown up with the internet, and they have grown up with a lot more stuff from like the West, and they have also like, we kind of did change a few things, and like they see how the West are, and they're kind of adapting to be a little more similar, but they're also affecting us the same way, like food and stuff. It goes both ways.
なんかこう南の方のめちゃくちゃ透き通ってるっぽいとこ。疲れしたから期末だよ。はあ、マジだり。
Feel that, and I'm one of those who weren't informed until I was deep into the whole shebang.
まあまあ。
If
けど綺麗な海っていうと沖縄とか一度行ってみたいな。
沖縄じゃないけど屋久島って選択肢ならありかもね。
理事長、いらしてたんですか？
いや、前を通りかかったんで来週の予定をちょっと知らせにね。
Okinawa is pretty famous for the beaches and stuff, right? I think. I kind of want to go there. There's supposed to be like a lot of shops, like you know, food stalls and stuff that I want to try there in the summer. If I remember correctly. But Japan also has like really, really warm freaking summers. I'm gonna die. If I go to Japan, I'm gonna be like, kill me. Just imagine it. I need to have some water. Imagining that heat made me thirsty.
マジ？それ旅行ってことっすよね。
Oh, he's so happy now. Oh, that's good. Now he's like switch. Junpei is so bad at like regulating his own emotions. So when he's having the big bad feels, he's trying to go the complete opposite and just completely ignoring anything that makes him feel bad. And in order to forget it, instead of, you know, kind of processing it naturally and healthfully. So now he's into he's doing the whole, I'm just gonna do anything that makes me happy. Try and avoid anything that doesn't make me happy, and so on. Not that uncommon, actually. Depends on where you go, but it's mostly very humid there. Yeah.
ご息女が顔を見せに来るというのに、お父上は迷惑がると？君らは本当によくやってる。たまには息抜きも必要だよ。次の作戦日も分かっているわけだし、私はいいと思うけどね。ですが。
屋久島Oh my god! Yes.
先輩、お願いします。
分かった。気分転換は必須事項のようだ。行こうじゃないか。
Yeah, we're going to 屋久島。
海か。特別メニューが組めそうだな。
やっべ、楽しみ。
あ、私。
Ooh, swimsuits. Yeah, I got the new swimsuit today. It's gonna be great.
バカだろ。
理事長も泳ぐんですか？
It's a sport swimsuit.
僕は泳ぐのはちょっとね。夏の太陽を浴びると体が灰になるから。
He's not that pale. Fuka is way paler. Or way more pale? Is it paler or more pale? Way more pale. Like what? I'm not sure. Sounds like fan service. Yes. I should make my sports swimsuit for my model so you guys can see it during the summer. Have like a beach episode stream. Would you guys like that? Would that be a fun thing?
この前はすいませんでした。言い過ぎたかもって。
構わないさ。屋久島に行くことになったのも、あの事故の当事者はもうすべていないと理事長は私をかばってはくれたがな。
I just read in the top left throne with a text saying donate safely or some such, and yeah, safely now at least. Yeah.
生き証人がいるんだ。
生き証人？
私の父さ。
そうだったんだ。
Now she's feeling bad. Actually, how long have we got until the next? Yeah. Ooh. I'm excited about Yakushima, but that's another story. Can't concentrate. My brain has already crossed the ocean into Yakushima. Yep. He's got the avoidance strategy. Very unhealthy. But yeah. Let's see. Okay, we have finals start tomorrow. And it's gonna basically skip through all these days because you only do the finals then. Also, why? I hate that the week starts with Sunday. It's wrong! Week starts with Monday. It's so weird that some uses like week starting with Sunday instead of a Monday. Like it's the week end. So of course it should be like the end. That means you have a long weekend. Only most days of One Piece swimsuit for innocent now. How did you know? How did you know it was a One Piece swimsuit? How? I didn't even say anything. I just said it was a sports swimsuit. Right? We all knew. How dare ya? How dare ya? Figure it out. Ah! Unfortunately, no, technically, it starts on Sunday. No. It's Monday. Monday. Of course, it's a One Piece. Let's work part-time. Yeah. Of course, we don't level up anything today. Hopefully we'll get a good score at least. And last for 5 whole days. This question seems familiar. What form of natural magic was used to find water sources? Dowsing! Eh? Eh? I know! I know! Next. Question seems familiar. Some Europeans call this creature devilfish and refuse to eat it. Jellyfish? No. Octopus. Right. And next one. Next one. Seems familiar. Did I look it up? Yeah, I got this. Who established the Kamakura shogunate? Minamoto no Yoritomo. Yeah. Nya, 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 nya. This question is familiar. Which is an example of a comma splice? I went, I learned, I went, but I slept. I was bored, but I passed. I'm smart, so I don't study. I went and I learned. See, I know English. I'm good at English. No, I'm not. I mean, I'm good enough. Okay? Okay? Yo, what's up? Thank God today's the last day of exams. Yeah. Dude, I can't wait to let off some steam. Don't you just love summer? Heck yeah, I do. I mean, like watermelons and strawberries and swimming and you can eat ice cream and then you can stay inside all the time because it's too hot to go outside. I'm in Texas. Ah. I agree that it should start on Monday, but that's just because of how we live. New week on Monday, but that's just how it is. And it's Sunday, weirdly enough. Only in weird places. Only weird places has Sunday be the start of a week, okay? And if you have it starting on a Sunday, you're weird. No, you're not weird. Or maybe you are too. You can be both weird and be from a weird country. The dark days of testing are finally over. Heck yeah! I aced PE! How the fuck do you ace physical education? Like, do you just show off your muscles?
男は済んだことをくよくよ振り、俺の心はもう遥か遠く屋久島のスカイブルーな空の下だぜ。
あ、そっか、もうすぐだっけ。なんか準備とかした？
Totally.
そうよね。せっかく行くんだもんね。ごめん。
Poor Yukari is just trying to get into the spirit of things. She's trying her best. Sadly on mute and probably won't make it. Just here to say hi. No. Welcome, and I hope you had a nice day. This episode should go up in exactly a week, so don't worry about it. You can join us next time, maybe. Yukari is made of bees. My brain just went beast nuts. I have heard too many beast nut jokes, so my brain went with beast nuts instead. Wait, what was the question? Don't I practice today so when I do something? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
水着とか買うんなら俺がアドバイスしてやろっか。
いらないっつーの。
いらないっつーの。
てかちょっと待ってて。部室から荷物取ってくるから。
Girls' night.
ついでに風花にも声かけよ。
I get to join girls' night. I'm totally a girl.
あのさ、変に突っかかってたっつうか。
Don't worry, Junpei. I've already forgiven you. You're just angsty teen.
そうか。Thank you. また
I don't think he would appreciate me calling him a kid when we're the same age. If it was something like we're all kids, like we're gonna have our bad times and good times, that would have been. But you aren't a gal. But I am a pal, eh? Get it? That's a pal. And also, I can use magic to grow tits. And made a peace. Wow, he's hyped. As far as I can find, calendars in Sweden also start as... No, they don't! Calendars start on Monday in Sweden. I've never seen a Swedish calendar that starts on a Sunday.
まあな。てかあれ、そういや真田さん一緒なの珍しいっすね。
いくつきさんに呼ばれてる。なんでも。
First day this year, a Sunday. Yeah, but like the weekdays. The weekdays are set. So it starts on a Monday.
またまた女の子っすかね。
知らん。
あれ、なつきちゃん。
I have a funny story regarding boobs if you're interested. I am a little interested. Natsuki! She's still being friends with Fuka, that makes me happy. You come back to your home today, huh? They're getting good. They're becoming good friends. Yes. Booba versus Boba. What is better? I say Boba. It's too bad that Twitch probably wouldn't let me do a Booba versus Boba poll. I can do that on Twitter. Is it Shinjiro? Oh no, right, it's him. Right. Okay, so one time I was on my grandma's computer and I wanted to turn up the volume, so I leaned over one thing leads to another, and suddenly my anime button just straight up upgraded my grandma's computer! What? Oh lord, how the heck did that happen? I have no idea how. Yeah. Miracle. It's the miracle of Booba. We get to be babysitting. Whenever people say they want anime badonkadonks, I go, no, you don't, because chaos happens. Yes, haven't you seen the anime titties that basically defy gravity with bullets shooting in between them while they're just flapping wildly at a speed faster than a bullet moves? Like, that is so weird. It sounds like a fun time. I would laugh by myself. It wasn't because it was a Windows computer. Yakushima, here we come. I can't wait for Monday. We'll still have to fight shadows over the summer break. Yeah. But yeah, that means we're gonna have that event, and I'm gonna save that event for the next stream. Because I've been streaming, it's not quite as long as I usually stream, but I also have to do some cooking today. I have bought ingredients to make some cooking that requires more time, and yeah. Go to bed. I have to cook and eat first. I actually need food to survive. Surprisingly enough. I don't know why, it sucks. Except maybe I do like eating, because some food tastes good. Just pull down the blinders in that case. I blame the economy. Yeah. Anyway, thank you everyone so much for joining. I hope you had an awesome time. I will be back on Sunday with the next episode of Persona. And you can look forward to seeing the me update on YouTube as well, because I will be posting my streams exactly 1 week after they go live here. That's basically my goal. Be safe, hon. Yes, you too. Take care, Nyan. And if you don't mind, please stay, and you will be joining a raid. As usual, message is Nyan raid. Nyan!